Episode 5, Meeting in the Mountains. As we get used to life in the port of Cheonghae, it became increasingly difficult for me to socialize with the local children. He teased me for speaking differently and murmured from behind that he was from a village. Hey Ben Ree is here. Every time I hear that, my heart ached. At first, I tried to put up with words, but at some point, fighting became a habit. On one side of my mind, I was afraid that I was getting rougher. So I started going up to the mountain by myself every day. Behind Cheonghae Port was a small mountain called Cheonggunsan Mountain. There was a small temple hiding there. The villagers called it Cheonggunsa Temple. When you go there, the scent and the sound of the scenery are always mixed. The wind was always still. Several monks lived in the temple, including a young monk my age. The child's name who stuttered slightly was Hyonu. Hyonu always welcomed me when I went up to the temple. "You're here?" And smiling brightly, it was the only comfort in an unfamiliar Cheonghae life. Together, we picked wild herbs and played by throwing stones in the flowing valley water. Unlike the kids in town who teased me for being a hillbilly, Hyonu was always polite and warm. There was no word in his world to laugh at anyone. Then one day, I saw a strange sight in the courtyard of the temple. At sunset, a great monk was teaching Hyonu something. Putting your hands together, controlling your breathing, and moving slowly. It was completely different from the play I knew. "What's that, Hyonu?" When I asked, Hyonu laughed quietly. "It's about learning to breathe. It's about sharing your body and mind." I didn't know what that meant until then. But there was a strange force in the movement. It was quiet, but hard. I went up to the mountain every day after that. During the day, when my mother goes out to the restaurant and my brothers and sisters go to work, I climbed quietly to Cheonggunsa Temple. It was comfortable just to sit at the end of the yard and watch Hyonu train with the monks. The leaves shook when the wind passed, and the sound of the scenery rang softly. Between the sounds, the rhythm of the unfamiliar body was mixed. Tap, tap. It was like the sound of waking up another world inside of me. The longer I spent with Hyonu, I'm a little less afraid of the city, of the world. The world went silent with the child, although the words were clueless. He always held my hand, which was hardened by fighting. "Don't be angry. The wind is cool only when it moves." That word was left as a memory of the day. Time was passing by without me knowing, and one day I found out. The strange movement that Hyonu was learning, it's not just a game. It was a martial art that protects the body and trains the mind, which is Hapkido. Now my story is about to move again.